What is going on, guys? You're on to this video coming this video today, and in this video, we're talking about Andy Mack. Now, by the way, this is a Beastie Boy TV channel that I talk about entertainment stuff, that has to do with entertainment, I should say. So, this is not my main channel. My main channel, where I just do random dumb videos or whatever. Link in the description. You guys should subscribe to that. And yeah, Disney fans, please subscribe because I do a Disney video every single day that my Disney show comes on, which is usually Friday. So yeah. And I reviewed the Disney show. So yeah, I didn't just like them last week because I didn't even know the episode. I don't really tangle. But yeah, subscribe. Anyways, Andy Mack. First of all, what I think about the episode? Great episode. I thought loads better than last week. I know people are gonna find something to complain about. Like, I don't know, man. People are just gonna find something to complain about. But I mean, there's something for me to complain about in this episode, but like it's just because it's there, it's right in my face. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, wait, just how? But yeah, I don't really got a problem with people that do that, but like people like they'll nitpick, and then they'll let that judge like their entire thoughts on the episode. Like they'll find little nitpicks, and they'll be like, oh, that's why this episode sucked because this little thing like. Did you enjoy it though? Like people, I don't know, they get too like so technical with the review, like that they don't actually sit down and think about like, did I actually enjoy the episode though? I enjoyed it though, but yeah, we can get a little bit technical though. So actually, we're not gonna get that technical. Like we're not some crazy. But anyways, Andy Mack. First of all, let's talk about this Jonah thing. Like, I don't know. Like his character isn't a jerk to me. But it's like, why does everyone like him so much? Like, he's, to me, at least to me, I don't see how he's that special. Especially to Cyrus. I'm glad that Andy, she chilled out. Like, it seemed like Andy, she's distancing herself from him. You guys noticed that? But, Cyrus, it's like, Jesus Christ. Like, he's cool with you, but he obviously isn't like, oh my god, Cyrus, yo, we gotta talk right now. We gotta hang out. Like, I don't know, man. Cyrus, he's just, like, I don't understand why he likes Jonah so much. Like, I don't know, man. Like, he's just, like, he's nice. Like, the average person is nice. Like, he's as nice as any other normal character is in the show that isn't Amber. But there's nothing really special about him, especially you're not even that close to him like you are with Andy and Buffy. But anyways, let's get to the plot. So we didn't have 3 billion plots this time, 2 plots, and honestly, I'm not like please stop distancing Cyrus and Buffy from Andy so much. Like I wanted that, but like I feel like it's happening too much now. Like we need more of them together, but I feel like this episode, it called for them not being in it that much. Like, well, they were in it a good bit, but, like, involved with things that Andy was doing. But, yeah, but hopefully we get more of them doing more stuff with Andy in future episodes, because I really want them to build on our friendship a lot more. But, yeah, so, Cyrus, apparently, he and Iris are still together. She just, was what do you call it? Playing mind games with him, I guess. Playing hard to get or whatever, and she wasn't calling him. Wait, what do you call it? There's an actual phrase for it. I don't think hard to get. What? Silent. She was giving him the silent treatment. I know I'm dumb, but yeah, she was giving the silent treatment to test him. Like that would turn me off immediately. That would absolutely turn me off immediately. Like I was like, wait, so I was like, okay, whatever. Wait, I'm talking about things out of order. This was before Cyrus. I mean, this was after Cyrus asked Buffy to go to be his +1 to a baseball game. I think it was a baseball game. He got some tickets, and Jonah is taking Amber, and then he needs someone to go with him, so he asked Buffy. Buffy initially was like no, but apparently she said yes, because we go to like a few scenes later, and she's like, you owe me big time for this, and apparently they're gonna go together, blah 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 blah. And so yeah, but Jonah tells Cyrus what I just said, that she was just playing, she was just giving him a silent treatment to test him, which is dumb. So Cyrus is like, actually, so now Buffy, we don't really need to go together or whatever. And Buffy's like wazzed off. She was like, yo, I said yes, and now you don't wanna and now you don't wanna take me or whatever. So she's like, you owe me big time. Why is she still saying that he owes her big time when she didn't even go with him though? Like, is she saying the fact that she even was willing to do it, that she owes him that he owes her big time? I don't know. I don't know, man. But yeah. So then with Andi and the main plot with Andi and Bex. I'm finally saying the names correctly, okay? I didn't say Buffy instead of Bex, so don't get upset at me. Anyways, with Bex and Andi, you know, they're getting used to, you know, Andi living in the apartment. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite plots in an episode. Like, really good. Like, this was really good. So, we had Andi dealing with living with Bex, and like the apartment has a lot of problems, including Bex. She's causing a lot of problems too, because she doesn't really know how to like cook well. She doesn't know how to wash clothes correctly. She what do you call it? She like, you can't use more than 2 appliances at once, I think, because everything will go off. Like, the lights will turn out, like the power go off. Like, it was just like a really bad situation. So basically Cece and Bex, there's just both sides. They're like playing this game of chicken. Who's gonna call each other first to say, you know what, we do need each other and we want you to come back, or blah 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 blah, or you want to come back or whatever. So what happened? What actually happened? So Bex ends up sneaking in with Andi to the Andi shack. They actually don't want to go in, but well, I don't know if they want to go in, but they're not going to. They just they're sneaking into the Andi shack to get some supplies for Andi, because Andi has nothing for the Andi shack. You know, I don't know why she couldn't just taken this stuff. She couldn't have just taken this stuff for the Andi shack. She could have just been like called up and been like, yo, I'm taking this stuff for the Andi shack, whatever. But apparently they had to sneak and do it. But they got caught by Cece, and I don't even know the dad's name. I don't even know the dad's name. I don't even know his name. Anyways, they got caught by Cece and Dad with the name. He has a name. And then Andi comes in, and then she's like, oh, yo, is there anything to eat in here? You know, blah, 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 blah. And then the dad's like, you know, I got some lasagna. And then Andi, she just starts going ham on the lasagna. She's like, you know what, I didn't eat whatever, blah, blah, blah. She just starts eating it, like, straight out of the casserole dish or whatever. So, like, I don't really know. Like, I'm really thinking about how good that lasagna was, because it seemed pretty good. Like, she just ate it. Like, they didn't come, like, straight out of the fridge and she just ate it or something. Wait, was it even in the fridge? I don't know. I'm asking all the wrong questions. But, yeah, so they obviously see that Andi, she hasn't been eating that well. Not that, like, they don't have the money to cook her or anything like that. But, like, you know, the power goes out sometimes out of nowhere. And Bex is not, like, that great of a cook. So, yeah, actually, I saw this episode a few hours ago, so, like, everything's not that fresh in my mind. So, we get to a few scenes later, and then the whole Buffy and Jonah and Cyrus plot or whatever. So, Cyrus is all hyped. He's like, yo, me and Jonah, we got these matching jackets, blah, blah, blah. But Jonah isn't wearing his, and Cyrus, he thought that Jonah was gonna wear it. He was like, yo, me and Jonah, you know, we're wearing the same thing. He's telling Buffy, and then Buffy's like, yo, you wanna make it up to me, give me that jacket. But then he explains to her that, you know, me and Jonah, we're doing this, like, cool thing, you know, we're both wearing it. So I'm sorry, I can't give you the jacket, Buffy. So anyways, Jonah, he ends up not wearing the jacket, because he's like, you know, I don't want to look like a dork at school, us wearing the same jacket. See you later, Cyrus. Oh, she's my ghost. Tell the team you need. He didn't actually say that, but yeah, that's what he would say if he was the way I interpret him. What else? What else? What else? So yeah, Cyrus, he's pretty bummed out because like he really wants, because Jonah's his first guy friend, and I think that's what he said, right? So he really wants to like make a good impression with Jonah. Well, he's already made an impression with Jonah because they've been talking for a while. But yeah, he just wants to seem cool to Jonah because he's his first guy friend or whatever. I understand that, but I just feel like he likes Jonah too much. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like he likes, like, I don't know. Like, he feels like, I guess he feels like there's something special about Jonah, or maybe because it is his first guy friend or whatever. That's why. But I hope that he gets more guy friends in the show because of the fact, I don't know. Like, he's just gonna keep getting disappointed when Jonah doesn't want to hang out with him or whatever, which happened. Actually, he asked Jonah to hang out, and he was like, "No, sorry, gotta do something with Amber. Go Oceans, Oceans." And he was like, "Okay." Then he ended up giving the jacket to Buffy, and Buffy's like, "Yeah." I don't understand why Buffy took the jacket from him. Like, I don't know. I would have been like, "Yo, keep the jacket. It's your jacket or whatever." But Buffy took the jacket. She was like, "Hey, I'm gonna wear this jacket to school tomorrow or whatever." So okay, whatever. That's and then we get Andi, and then she's been sneaking into the house for Cece to wash her clothes, and Bex finds out about it, and then she's kind of upset, but she's not really mad. And then in the episode, Bex kind of realizes, you know what, I do want you to be with me in this house, but I don't think that I'm ready. I don't think that I am ready to raise you in this house. And me being a mother, I have to make sacrifices, and I have to do even though, put aside what I want, and I have to do what's best for you. So, I feel like that was great. I feel like I want Bex and Andi to live together, but I feel like that was, at the end of the day, I felt like, at the end of the day, it was the right thing to do. So, she brings it back to the house with Cece and the dad, and then Bex explains and all that, and then Andi, she's there, and then they're having movie night, Cece and the dad and Andi, and then Andi, she seems pretty bummed. She's like, and then they're like, "Hey, it's just like old times now, right?" And she's like, "Yeah, like just like old times." And then you can tell that something's off. You can tell like Andi, she doesn't seem that pumped for the movie or whatever. She just seems pretty down. So we go back to the house with Bex, and we see Andi, and like, I really like this moment. Like, this was actually a really good moment. Andi comes in, and then Cece brought Andi. Obviously, we see Cece, and then she's like, "You should raise Andi. Whatever you'll learn, you'll get better or whatever." And that was like basically like a passing of the torch, I guess. You know what? You're the mother to Andi now or whatever. And like, I really, like, that was like, honestly, to me, that's like a bigger moment. Like, that moment to me, it felt like a bigger moment than when the moment in the first episode when Bex was like, "Andi, I'm your mom." Like, I don't know. Like, it didn't feel like it was on some type of like grand. I don't know. Like, something about it. It just felt like really good. Like, I really like. I don't know. I just really felt this. Like, it was like so nice. I really liked it. And yeah, Andi, she seemed pretty happy with it too. Obviously, because this is what she wanted. And even though and then again, Cece with that motherly instinct. Just like, I like the parallels too, because Cece, obviously, she wants Andi to live with her, but she did what she felt was the right thing for Andi, not for herself, for Andi. And I really enjoyed that because, like, yeah, like, it could seem ridiculous to a person because they kind of tossed Andi back and forth within the same night. But when you actually sit down and think about it, they're parallel. Bex was doing what she thought was right for Andi. Cece was doing what she thought was right for Andi, and you see that they're both actually great mothers. And even though Bex has never really been a mother for that long or whatever, or she's never really been actually a mother to Andy. She's tried, but like, you know what I mean. But like, they both deep down have that motherly instinct, and I think that was a cool moment. Yeah, it was my favorite moment in the show, 100%. And Andy, for the first time, it wasn't really a big deal. Ali said it wasn't a big deal to Andy. She called Bex her mom for the first time. Bex was like, "Oh my God, you call me mom," and then she just kept making a big deal about it. And she was like, "Call me mom again, call me mom again," and then yeah, the episode ended with Andy just calling her mom. It was just funny. But like, she wasn't like mom. She was like, "You're my mom. You're my mom." Like, it was a cool moment, and like, it was really good. So yeah, what I think about this episode, I thought it was a great episode. Like, 100%. Like, I mean, if I had to rate it, I wouldn't give it a no, because the plot with Buffy and Cyrus and Jonah, that was just off. I didn't like it that much. But the Andi and Bex thing, that was like really good. Like, if I was going plot-wise, I would probably give the one with Andi and Bex a 10. And I would give the one with Jonah, Beck. I would give the side plot a 4.5. That's honestly what I do. But I usually like the side plots in Mack, by the way. So I'm like, oh my God, side plots because they're side plots. No, I usually there's actually been so many times in Andi Mack when I've actually liked the side plot more than the main plot. But yeah, this time the side plot just didn't really do it for me. But if I had to rate them the entire episode together as a whole, I'd give it an 8. That's what I do, because that's what I do. When I want to just think about the whole episode, I'd give it an 8 or a 7.5. I don't know. 8. I give it an 8 because that moment at the end was like really good. That moment at the end was really good. I really like that. And yeah, guys, till next time, you guys know what to do. Share the time I share your videos. Subscribe to my channel. Link in the description, guys. And Disney fans, please subscribe because I'm gonna do Disney videos every single day that a Disney episode comes on, and I review the Disney shows. And that's usually Friday, because Disney episodes usually come on Fridays. And guys, till next time, you guys know what to do. Tell the time I share your video. You guys know what it is. You know how we do on this channel. Stay beastly.